My name is Robin Tinani. I would like to thank the Regina Musical Club for featuring the 2020 University of Regina Master in Music graduates, of which I am one of. My decision to pursue music after high school was largely based on the fact that music was my entire life. I was heavily involved in my high school music program, I was in the Regina Lions Junior Band, and I had been taking private lessons and doing Royal Conservatory of Music exams for many, many years. And I really couldn't fathom doing anything else with my life. And so I auditioned and was accepted into the Brandon University Music Program, where I completed my Bachelor of Flute Performance. And my focus has always been on the pedagogy of flute performance. As much as I love to play, I actually love teaching more, and I love continuously learning how I can take my own students and help them achieve their musical goals and help them become well-rounded musicians. This is why I decided to pursue my master's in flute performance. The focus of my master's degree was on performance, but always lurking in the background was how I could take all this wonderful knowledge I was learning and impart it to others. COVID-19 has affected the entire arts community in a very hard way. Almost all musicians have lost some, if not all, work. I myself was booked to teach honor bands at the end of the school year, as well as summer band camps during the summer. I do run my own private flute studio as well. My students were booked to do the Regina Music Festival, and some have been booked to do the Royal Conservatory of Music exams. With the exception of some of my private students, all other gigs that I had been booked for have been cancelled. So it has been a financial as well as a professional hit. Some of my private students have decided to keep up with online lessons over video platforms, and the Royal Conservatory of Music has allowed for remote exams, which has been wonderful. And it has been so great to connect with my students every week, and just that familiarity and the relationship that I have with my students has really, I hope it has helped them, but it has helped me get through this time. And I do have to mention that my students have been amazing practicers during this time. Their warm-up drills and their scales have improved so much. Some of them have learned up to 5 or 6 new scales. So if you're watching, well done. It's been amazing. For my final recital for my master's degree, I was supposed to do a live recital, but of course that had to be canceled. So instead I did a live recording with my collaborative pianist, Alison Purdy. The piece that I have decided to share with you is the Flute Sonatine by the French composer Henri Dutilleux. Dutilleux composed it in 1943, and it was a test piece for the Paris Conservatoire. At this time, Dutilleux was heavily influenced by the music of Maurice Ravel and Claude Debussy, although in his later years, he did try to find a voice that was completely his own and was not influenced by any other voices. The Flute Sonatine has 3 distinct movements, although there are no breaks. It is continuously played with little interludes in between movements 1 and 2 and between 2 and 3. The first movement is lyrical and soaring, and the piano introduces the main theme right away, which the flute takes up a few bars later. Movement 2 is extremely short and yet is just so hauntingly beautiful. The third movement is a complete contrast to the first 2 movements. It is light and it is fun, with this wonderful rondo theme that comes back in irregular amounts throughout the rest of the movement. I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and stay safe.